Hi, everybody. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. I have allergies. I go by the nickname Ginger. It's not cute. Not knowing. Let's hug it as we start this weekend. My hair is flying away. I'm in desperate need of a haircut, but that's neither here nor there. The Prince Marathon. It continues all day Friday up until 8 o'clock on Saturday, the 1985 Purple Rain. Go to Prince on YouTube. It's excellent. If you've never seen it, I want to talk to people who have never seen it because Prince was a showman. And I think you're going to like it. Look at me. I'm like all excited. I was on my bed last night like a kid, jumping up and down, acting like like I wasn't there at a Purple Rain concert, but it's great. And you have until 8 o'clock on Saturday to enjoy it. With COVID-19, the graduating class of 2020 has gotten the short end of the stick, so we're going to let you know some great things that are going on. Saturday night, former President Barack Obama is giving the commencement address. Graduate Together, America celebrates the class of 2020. It's going to air on NBC, CBS, ABC, and Fox, 8 o'clock Saturday night, a 1 hour special. And Barack Obama, our former president, is giving the commencement address. Former First Lady Michelle Obama, she announced she's teaming up with MTV for a virtual prom that's taking place on Friday. What's a virtual prom? People are going to be able to dress up and have that prom experience. Next Friday on MTV, it's Everything Prom. From movies to videos that night at 9 o'clock on MTV YouTube. They're going to be showing off the virtual prom. Diana Ross, she's going to be a grandmother again, and this time a grandson, because her son, Evan Ross, and Ashley Simpson are expecting again. This is going to be their second child, and they're expecting a boy. Will Smith teaming up with Kenan Thompson for a documentary called Dads. It's going to air on Apple TV just in time for Father's Day. American Idol. You're going to see a season 4. The finale is this Sunday, and you got to do everything, from home. You got Luke Bryan, Lionel Richie, Katy Perry, of course, Ryan Seacrest. It's been renewed for a 4th season. Here's a question, and I'm interested to know what you guys say in the comments. Should there be a fund for hip-hop artists from back in the day, the ones who started it? We're talking from the 70s, the 80s. Swiss Beats, who is a well-known producer himself and married to Alicia Keys, has made this proposal. Rapper LL Cool J said he's in with it. But do you think most hip-hop artists, particularly today, would be willing to contribute to a fund? It's a great idea, but we live in a very selfish society. I don't know. I'm not saying that they shouldn't, but most artists are here today and gone tomorrow. Artists are not made to last anymore. The days of Stevie Wonder and Bruce Springsteen, them days is gone. Barbra Streisand, they're not building artists to last anymore. They want you to have your little moment of fame and then please exit stage left. But with most artists, some of them go through their money very fast. They're not managing their money, and they wind up broke. They wind up very broke because a lot of them don't realize that there's a business and show business. But what do you think? Do you think that artists of today should give to a fund for hip-hop artists that opened and started the game? They're talking about a remake of Scarface. I hate remakes. I just want to put that out there. I hate remakes. First Scarface came out in 1938. The second one, 1983, with Al Pacino. That's a classic. The Coen brothers, who brought us The Big Lebowski and Fargo, they're going to be in charge of it. And I'm hearing that Michael B. Jordan could be the Scarface. I love him. I don't want to see a Scarface remake. I don't want to see him do it. I don't want him to be. I don't want to be the Al Pacino character. I Look at me. I'm all broke up here because I hate remakes. And I'm just like, who thought of this? We could get out of this. We get on the other side of COVID-19. Can we come up with something a little original? Just a little. I would love to see him play like a gangster, but not this, not the Al Pacino character in Scarface, and not a Scarface remake. JayZ. Does Jigga have a secret daughter? There's a 28-year-old woman. She says that this has been a family secret for years, discussed at family events. She's been quiet too long. She's watched her family battle multiple sclerosis. She is the mother of 4 kids, and now she has come forward. The woman says that her mom and JayZ hooked up in Cambridge, Maryland. They would go to her mother's sister's house to have sex. And then, boom, the mother got pregnant. She has a picture. This was in 1990. Why is she waiting so long now? What is it about now that makes her say, I'm coming out. You're my dad. It's going to be interesting. Will they make this girl take a paternity test? Does she look like JayZ? Whose kids tend to look like him. They do, in the face, the kids. They tend to have some, and I seen the girl. She was attractive, but it didn't seem like Jay could be her father, because Jay's kids look like him. Some people just brand their children, and their children just have his look. Andre Leon Talley, I've been telling you about the Chiffon Trenches, his book. He revealed the bad relationship now with Anna Wintour, head of Vogue. They were this close. Now they no longer speak. He says, she put me aside because I was too old and too fat and not hip. He reveals a lot in this book, and I think it really sums up what makes Andre Leon Talley this fashion extraordinaire, the man that he is. He opens up in the new issue of People magazine, and this was a real sad part. He talks about serial sexual abuse that started when he was 9. From teenagers to young adults to men in the neighborhood, Andre Leon Talley was sexually abused again and again and again. And he says to this day, he's like 70. He has intimacy challenges to this day. And maybe it has shaped, because if sexual abuse goes and is not talked about, or you don't seek help for what has happened, it lingers on, and it does shape who you are and how you deal in relationships. I thought that was interesting, but he's very forthcoming in the book. Wait, it don't come out until September. It's May, and I'm telling you the whole book before it comes out. But he opens up in the newest edition of People magazine. Tony Awards. There'll be no Tony Awards, but there's going to be a sing-along, a Grease sing-along, the 1978 movie, John Travolta, Olivia Newton-John. I can't be the only black person excited about this. I've seen the movie well over 35 times, and when I had a chance to be with John Travolta up close and personal, I sang songs from Grease both times. I guess I wanted to make an impression. But these sing-alongs, they have the words at the bottom of the screen, so you can sing all the songs to Grease. I'm just saying, I heard about it and just got very excited. This weekend, The Last Dance documentary on ESPN wraps up. Michael Jordan, Chicago Bulls. It's fascinating. It's going to wind up on Netflix once this ends, and it's a 10-part docuseries. If you haven't, I'm very uncomfortable in my chair. I'm sorry, I'm moving. It's my leg. Watch it. You don't even have to be a sports fan. This is how fascinating this docuseries is, and the final episodes air this weekend. It helped to get me through this pandemic, because I was like, it was just some of the most exciting TV that I've seen. Next week, I'm going to tell you about some of the forthcoming program on ESPN. They're doing a whole thing on Bruce Lee. Wait, and the bicyclist, Lance Armstrong. I think that man is still lying to this day. He gonna lie till he die. That's just my opinion. It's not cute not knowing. Let's hug it out for the weekend. Stay tuned for the weekend edition that's going to be coming your way. We like to keep you informed as well as entertained. Have a great weekend, everybody. There's so much going on. Prince on YouTube. The Last Dance is a lot. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Continue to practice social distancing. Thanks for joining me.